G'day everyone, welcome to another All Things Essendon video. Today we're going to be dissecting the round 19 loss to the Giants on Thursday night. Bit of a disappointing one. Sorry this has taken a little bit longer than I wanted to get this out. It's just been a busy weekend. Hope you all had a good weekend besides the game, having a good Monday. And yeah, we'll get stuck into it in a second. Just quickly though, if you do enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Only third video on the channel now, and we've just obviously got to slowly grow as we go on. So yeah, if you do enjoy it, please consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me. So the end result, obviously a disappointing one, as I said. The Bombers 7-14-56 to the Giants 16-8, 104. Lots of chances early to put the Giants under pressure. We didn't capitalise on those chances at all. I think we were 0 goals, 8 or 9 before we kicked the goal. And yeah, pressure was up. Pressure was good, obviously, early, especially early in the game. Giants were a bit wobbly, a bit fumbly, but then eventually they got their game going. They took their chances. We just didn't. And obviously the game was done. Well, halfway through the second quarter, and now almost in cruise control from there. But yeah, I mean, there was some good efforts from some of the younger players. Merritt played another good game. I thought Peter Wright played well as well on Thursday. So there is a couple of positives. Also, McMahon getting his first goals, which we'll talk about. But yeah, just almost at the point now where you want the season to be over and the trade and draft period to hurry up, because that will look a lot more exciting than the end of the season for us. Yeah, so just some round 19 talking points. I thought it'd be good to go over. Obviously, Liam McMahon kicks 2 on debut. Was a really, obviously he's that low possession winner, high impact player. 5 touches, 2 goals. He does this in the VFL just about every week. You only see him with the 6-7 touches, but he kicks 2-3 goals every time. I think it's something like 14 games in a row now where he's kicked multiple goals or something like that. I read on X the other day. Yeah, awesome to see him get a game in the AFL. He's deserved it after a few years of trying, obviously, at Collingwood and Carlton. He deserved to go with us. Proved his worth with another couple of goals. So it's another handy forward we've got going forward that we can hopefully build into the system over the coming year or two and see how he goes. So yeah, kick 2 was so good to see. He deserved it. Yeah, which was really good to see. Second talking point, obviously, is not capitalising on the early chances cost us. We kicked 2, 3, 4 goals early in that game, put GWS under pressure. The young boys get up and about. And then, yeah, and the game could be totally different and look totally different from there. But we didn't take the chances early. We were very scrappy by foot, like we have been for the majority of the season and for a while now. And yeah, didn't take those chances. And eventually, when they got on top, they kicked 3, 4, 5 goals like that real quickly, and the game was put to bed. So, yeah, I mean, getting plenty of inside 50s. I think even last week, plenty of inside 50s, just not taking the chances, turning the ball over, and they go and score the other way. And that's something that we have to look at moving forward. I know it's probably been a problem with Essendon for a long time now, but this has to change. If we're ever going to be competitive when it comes to finals and winning finals, we have to take our chances when we have the momentum, and we're still not doing that. Third talking point I wanted to put down is, does Luau have a future at AFL level? Very competitive the first 2-3 games he played. Was really hunting the tackler, showing a bit of ferocity at the footy, which I like to see, but he's just been really quiet the last 2 weeks. What did he have on the weekend? Only 4 touches. So, yeah, out of contract end of the year. I know we did the video the other day saying I'd probably keep him. I can't remember what I said now, to be honest. But yeah, what do you do with him going forward? Saad Hooley kicked 3 in the VFL on Saturday or Friday, whenever it was. He's got to come back into the side, I reckon, this week, probably for Luau. So, yeah, is his time up with the Bombers? I'm going to say yes. More than likely no, which is disappointing. I thought he was going to show those first 2-3 weeks was really showing some good signs, but it's just fallen off pretty quickly. So not looking good for him. And the last talking point I wanted to touch base on is we must keep Blackiston for next year. For a guy that was known as a ruckman, He's having a crack down back. He reads the ball pretty well in the air. He's actually getting a lot of intercepts as well. He takes the game on a bit. Yes, he's going to stuff up every now and then, but you got to remember he'd come into this on this list like 4 or 5 weeks ago. You can't. It'd be so hard to be able to get the game plan lift up from VFL to or waffle to AFL level. Would be a big jump. New position, new guys. He's still learning how everyone plays, where everyone runs to when he gets the ball, who to look for with the handballs, all those sorts of things, and where even his positioning. And he just seems to be getting better and better every week. And I think we've got to keep him next year. Whether we keep him as a potential backup, backman, or give him a go on the ruck more often. Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one, but I think he's got a bit there, and I'd be keeping him on the list for next year, that's for sure. And just see what he can produce going forward. Most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give me some talking points of who played well, what disappointed you, all those sorts of things in the comments below. And also, I'm about to do, even though it's late in the year, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 voting system for now to the end of the year. And yeah, I'd like to see who you guys thought was best on ground, who to give the 5 votes to, maybe even who let you down the most. So yeah, chuck a comment down below and give me your thoughts on the game. So the votes for round 19. So this is probably pretty similar to what most people would have done, but I gave Zach the 5 votes. I thought he was our best player on the night. He had 29 touches in the end, so 4 tackles. Wasn't the most clean night by foot or by hand, but he was more back in that midfield this week, and yeah, showed he just has to stay there, I think. So he was best on for me. I thought Jordan Ridley was very good yesterday. Not yesterday, oh my god. On Thursday. Yeah, he had 23 touches, 8 marks as well. Looked very good off half back or centre half back, getting plenty of intercepts. He's come back in good form, and let's hope he can play out the rest of the year with no injuries. Get some continued game time into him, and hopefully he can launch into next season and see the more consistent and best Jordan Ridley that we know of, that we haven't seen for a while now. But I thought he was very good. Peter Wright for me was our 3rd best, 2 goals, 3. Probably could have kicked a couple more of those. He ended up rucking a fair bit with Vizentini obviously being subbed out and struggling a bit in the ruck on Thursday night. So he was very good, continuing on from his good year. 2 goals, 3. Yeah, not much you can ask more from him. Xavier Dersma, I think, is having a terrific season for us on the wing. He tries hard every week. He really has a crack. He gets in, digs in. Skills can obviously be a bit here and there at times, but he's been a really good pickup for us in the end with that trade with the Zerk Thatcher. And yeah, was very good again on the weekend. Uses that wing well, runs up and down. He defends, really well, and gets back helping out the defenders. Something that our mids and that probably don't do enough. And yeah, obviously kicked the goal as well. So he had a very good game. And I thought Liam McMahon, given the 1 vote on debut, kicked 2 goals. Not much more you can ask for from a guy playing his first game in a pretty ugly loss. And when people were missing around him, he stood up and kicked a couple of nice goals in the 2nd and 3rd quarters, I think it was. So that's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for me. But yeah, let me know what you think, who you think, should I say, was best on down below. And yeah, that's just about the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, please like the video if you enjoyed it. And we'll be having another video out this week talking about our NGA and Father Son players that I'm working on. And then we'll do another preview later on in the week. So thank you for listening. Hopefully a win's around the corner for the Bombers. I'm not confident, but see how we go. Take it easy. Cheers.